What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host and longest reigning WWE pay-per-view champion of all time, the hot commodity, Ant C. And today we are covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown live from July 28th, 2023 in New Orleans, Louisiana, the Big NOLA. Let's go right into the action. Jey Uso comes down to the ring, and right before he can really say much, the WWE Champion Roman Reigns comes out. Roman says, "You like the Usos because of me. When the tribal chief is scheduled to appear, I open the show. You think you're tribal chief?" Jay says, "No, I never wanted any of that. All I did was watch your back. I've been your right-hand man for 3 years. I believed you could lead this family, but you broke this family. Now I have to do what I have to do. It's all your fault." Roman says, "That's your fault. Your jealousy brought that upon Jimmy. The only reason you became the right-hand man was because he was hurt. You wouldn't have a chance if Jimmy was here. You're going to be all alone at SummerSlam. When I beat you, you're done. Let's say you beat me. I might not be tribal chief, but I'll still be Roman Reigns." Jay says, "I've already beat you. I pinned you. And at SummerSlam, I'm going to beat you again." So strong words there from Jey Uso. He has defeated Roman Reigns before. Jimmy's been out in the hospital supposedly due to this injury. I have a feeling we're going to see Jimmy at SummerSlam. Is he going to turn on Jay? I don't know. We might see something go down, but the Tribal Chief is ready for Jey Uso at SummerSlam. We get our first match of the night. It's for the number one contendership for a title match for the WWE United States Championship at SummerSlam against the champion Austin Theory. We have Santos Escobar taking on Rey Mysterio. Both men are a part of the Latin World Order. Before the match starts, Grayson Waller laughs at Jey Uso backstage, and Jey nails him with an uppercut. While the match is taking place, we see the United States champion Austin Theory in the skybox. A lot of back and forth action here with this one. The ending comes when Santos dives onto Rey Mysterio on the floor, and Rey nails his head back hard on the ramp. It almost gives him whiplash, and because of that, the referee calls off the match. I don't know if that was how the match was supposed to end, because Rey got up quite quickly after the match and hugged Santos after the win. But Rey Mysterio did lose. The referee stopped the match, and it will be Santos Escobar versus the WWE United States Champion Austin Theory at SummerSlam. We then see Bianca Belair backstage, and she says she's ready for SummerSlam. That's when the new women's tag team champions Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green show up, and they trash talk her and Charlotte. Charlotte Flair shows up, and Charlotte says she wants a tag match against the women's tag champions, but she wants to team with Bianca Belair. Bianca's not too happy about that, but the match is made. We then see LA Knight defeat Ashante Thee Adonis with Hit Row after nailing an elbow and a BFT, and he gets a 3 count. We do find out later on in the night that we will get a SummerSlam Battle Royal. There's been no stipulation to that match. It's just going to be featuring a lot of guys. I know LA Knight will be featured in that match. LA Knight is in the top 5. He's not number 1, but 2, 3, 4, and 5. His merchandises are being sold. So he is a huge talent, and LA Knight's got a lot of things to accomplish, and he's doing pretty good. Next, we have Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair taking on the women's tag team champions Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Before the match can take place, we see Bobby Lashley backstage with the Street Profits, and he's talking to them about looking nice, and that he talked to Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams and heard good words about them about the Street Profits from Mello and Williams. And basically, Bobby Lashley brings in a wardrobe for Angelo Dawkins to pick from. So it looks like the Street Profits are joining up with Bobby Lashley. So let's get back to the Charlotte Flair and Bianca match. Charlotte and Bianca get the win. Bianca goes to nail a KOD to Chelsea, but Charlotte Flair tags herself in and nails a big boot to Chelsea Green. And Charlotte Flair and Bianca get the win. Bianca's pissed that Charlotte tagged herself in. Charlotte's saying we both got the win. And Michael Cole is speculating that Charlotte might have been aiming her big boot for Bianca Belair. Those two will lock up at SummerSlam against Asuka for the WWE Women's Championship. So a lot of action there. We then see Mrs. Money in the Bank Io Sky backstage with Bayley. And Io asks Bayley why she left her in her match last week. And Bayley says She has a sign that says "I'll see you," and Bailey's, telling her about Shotzi. She then pulls a sign out of her bag that says "I'll see you soon," and it has a piece of Shotzi's hair. Bailey gets nervous. Asuka shows up, and Io tells Asuka that she'll leave SummerSlam as a WWE Women's Champion. I would love to see Asuka versus Io, but I think Shotzi is going to prevent Bailey and Io from getting involved in some way. We then get Karl Anderson losing to Karrion Kross with Scarlett after a final prayer, which looked pretty good by Karrion Kross. Karl Anderson didn't really do much here after Kross applies a cross jacket, and the OC made the save for Karl Anderson. Not a lot here. We're probably going to see Kross and Styles again, but again, nothing really special here. We then get Jey Uso defeating Grayson Waller. Jey nails a super kick, spare, and then Uso splash, and he gets a 3 count while the match is going on. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman watch from the ramp. And Grayson Waller's been fighting a lot of good people. He's fought Seth Rollins. He's fought, I think, Edge at one point. He's been fighting a lot of good people here. But Jey Uso gets the win after Solo Sikoa distracts Jey Uso from behind. But Jey nails a super kick to Solo anyways. Jey spares Roman Reigns, but Solo pushes Jey off the top rope. Solo nails a Uranagi to Jey Uso, and then Roman and Solo nail a spear Samoan spike combo twice, Jey Uso knocking him out. Roman Reigns' fruitful words to Jey was that you are by yourself, and he was here tonight on SmackDown. The Bloodline getting the edge up over Jey Uso heading to SummerSlam. SummerSlam is going to be this Saturday live on pay-per-view August 5th from Detroit, Michigan. A lot of action coming your way. That is it for this episode of SmackDown. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. Just type the Uncensored Crossing Podcast. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to stay notified when new content is created. Also, give us your thoughts. Will Jimmy Uso turn on Jey Uso at SummerSlam? That question is up in our Spotify poll area. That's where you can check us out, where podcasts are available: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and wherever you can stream podcasts. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe and stay uncensored.